Hi everyone, welcome to SAJI'S Academy for online IELTS and OET training. Today I am going to present you one of the most important IELTS speaking part 2 questions today. It is a 2024 IELTS update and it is a must know question. Let's look at the question. Describe a film you watched or describe a film that impressed you a lot. Let's straight away move on to the contact details of the academy. It's here my Gmail ID as well as the WhatsApp number 8903535255. Now let's move on to the question. Look at the cue card. Describe a film you watched or describe a film that impressed you a lot. So this is the question. Look at the sub questions. When and where you watched it. Why did you choose to watch it? What was the movie about? How you felt about it? Or you can also say explain why it made you think a lot, or why it impressed you a lot, or why do you have a high appreciation after watching about this movie or after watching this movie. So that's the question. And in fact, I am going to give you a narration based on a movie which I watched recently, exactly a week back. Okay, this is all about Captain Miller, and it is a 2024 movie. So, in order to enter into this particular movie, I am going to, or I have set an introduction so that so the examiner would get exactly what I am going to tell him or speak. So let's look at this introduction. Even though I watched hundreds of movies, so in my life, I might have, you might have watched so many movies. So I just placed here hundreds of movies. What are they? Both Indian movies as well as foreign movies. One movie that really held all my attention recently is titled Captain Miller. So this is the movie. So we are providing a right introduction to the presentation, and it is an Indian Tamil language epic. So it's a South Indian movie based, it's an epic based action and adventure film. The movie was directed by Mr. Arun Madheswaran. He is an Indian film director and screenwriter who predominantly works in the Tamil film industry, predominantly, mostly. So that is this great man's Mr. Arun Madheswaran and his contribution to the Indian film industry. So it's an introduction. Now we just move on to the specific cue card and a specific bulleted point. That is when and where you watch it. Look at the way it is written. It is a 2024 movie and I watched it on an OTT platform, Netflix, last week. Or you can just use this information here. It is a 2024 movie and I watched it in PVR cinemas in Lumor, Trivandrum last week. This is what I did. I watched this movie in PVR cinemas in Lumor last week. Well, let's move on to the next second sub question. Why did you choose to watch it? So there must be a reason for you to watch this movie. What is that? I chose to watch this movie due to its patriotic message. The movie was acted by a number of artists from around the globe, not only Indians, there are foreign actors here, including Indian superstar Dhanush appearing in the title role with Shiv Rajkumar, Priyanka, Edward Sonnenbling, and John Cohen in supporting roles. So we have set the background and the reason why I watched this movie. Let's move on to the next bullet point. What was the movie about? Here we are going to narrate a very brief story of the movie. Look at the way it is narrated. The plot revolves around the period of 1930s when India was under British rule. The hero initially, that is Dhanush, the hero initially joins the British army to save his home city from destruction by the British Army, and also due to the discrimination he faced in the society. So the movie actually depicts that he has been facing some sort of social discrimination. However, soon he realized the merciless and brutal approach of some army officers as they ordered to kill hundreds of innocent and peaceful freedom fighters without a cause. This massacre made him feel guilty of his decision to join the army, and subsequently he deserted the army. He left the army, and later he became the savior for his hometown, and by successfully fighting against the British rule in India. So this is the story. So it's a freedom is a based or freedom fight is a based movie. It's an action packed movie in fact. So now let's move about to talking is how you felt about this particular movie, or explain why it made you think a lot, or in another way, tell the examiner why you are so impressed by this movie. That's the point we are going to deal with now. I was really astonished or surprised by the plot of this movie for a host of reasons. A plot means a story. So I was taken up by the story for a number of reasons. What are they? First of all, a certain percentage of Indian freedom movements and contribution of hundreds of local heroes are consciously kept under the carpet for a long time. This is a reality. We do not know, or we never had an opportunity to know the heroism of hundreds of freedom fighters. We know some of them definitely, but there are many others. The people of new generation like me are very much interested in such type of unsung heroism of local heroes, and it instills in me a kind of true patriotism. So that is one of the reasons for me to watch this movie, as well as why this movie impressed me. That's one of the reasons. Look at the next reason. Secondly, movies like this are genuine reminders to people of modern era, and it tells us a lot about the real value of freedom that we enjoy now. In addition, the movie encourages us all to be heroes at the face of atrocities and injustice in our real life situations. So we can also get inspiration from this movie, and wherever the injustice we come across injustice or similar situations, you can be heroes. Finally, it helped me to admire and salute all freedom fighters of India, as we are free now just because of their sacrifice and patriotism. If we didn't have such a type of heroes in India, I think we would not have this freedom that we enjoy now. That's all about a movie I watched recently, which impressed me a lot. So this is the story. Now, please make use of this story, and you can score a better. So that's the thing. And remember, subscribe the channel, post your comments, and be part of this community. And encourage all of you to make your comments. You can like and also make the comments, and also find links to other videos in the comment box. So normally I post the links for related videos in the comment box. So you can visit the comment box, search the comment box, and get those type of links. Remember to post your scores or result in the comment box as well. So if someone is making use of the the ideas from the from my videos, you can share your experience and results in the comment box. Thank you. Wait for patiently wait for the next video, and the videos in this series are really going to help you all. Thank you.